What is up, YouTube boys and girls? Russ Navarro, Radical Custom Garage. I'm in the process of just got done unloading a few things I'm going to show you that I got on the Black Friday special. Also going to try to, I done a video a week ago and kind of try to splice it in with this, so it may be a little bit jumbled up, but I hadn't had a whole lot of time to do anything. First item, y'all know, usually on Black Friday and that sometimes I go out or try to go out and get the best deals possible. And this year I've done quite well. It just amazes me that I ended up getting the last one of everything that I'm going to show you. It's just, that's the way it's been this year for me. I've been lucky. I'm going to show you a Milwaukee locker back here. Home Depot has them. If you can, go out and get them right away. They're going quick. I got the last one on it. I'm going to show it to you last. And it had a little bit of the door wouldn't shut right or whatever, so I asked the young man if they'd knock a little bit off. They did. It was almost like I didn't, pay the taxes on it. I feel he gave me a good deal on it because the door didn't shut. And I got home and noticed the magnet on the bottom had some kind of resin or something that had stuck to the door. I don't know if it was magnetic or not, but it was kind of sticky in that, and I cleaned it off, and the door's shutting good now. The top magnet I'm not really impressed with too much. I may end up having to change the magnets, but that's a matter, for no more than what I give for it, and we'll go more into that. But first couple items. We have a store, and it's called Bumgarner's. I don't know if you guys have it. It's like a farm supply store. And they had some pretty good deals today, or I felt they had some pretty good deals. And I've been wanting, and he sold me the last one of these. It was the display. Now, this is 12 volt. It's not the 20 volt that they have out. But this was the last 3/8 one. And there's nothing wrong with it. They just had it in the showcase, locked up and that. Like I said, it's the 12 volt. It'll work for here, or I may take one of my other ones I have here to work and use this one here. It's got the reverse and stuff. And it looks like it's been sitting a while because the instructions are kind of a little bit discolored. But for 3/8 wrench, these we use at work. I know a gentleman that has one at work, and it's got forward and reverse. It's got the older school lock on it. You got your lock there, and then you can unlock it. It's got your forward and reverse here. These are handy. We don't like using them a lot at work, and that's why I wanted the 12 volt, because the 12 volt isn't near as torquey and get things very tight, and we don't want that, because a lot of our stuff we got to tear apart and put back together, and just overall maintenance, really we try to tell the younger ones not to use these, but on some things they're good to be used. But I've been wanting one for quite a while, and I got this for, I want to say it was regularly $1.99, and I believe I got this for $179, and then they have a QR code that you scan, and you get another, I think it said on the sign, depending on the item, 30 to 40%, but you got to scan it to get it. So it's not, you don't get that at the register, but I still think I done good for this item. The next item I got there, that I was tickled pink because I've been looking for one of these for quite a while. And let me open it up here. Is the 20 volt 3/8. It's the right angle drill. I've been needing one of these for work for a long time because we've got one at work that it aggravates me because it's plugged in. So you got to run an extension cord all the way across the shop, or if you're out in production, and it's been, you know, kind of hectic. And I've been wanting one of these for quite a while. You got 2 speeds. You got your low speed and your high speed on it. The chuck on it is, you know, your handheld one. And I think, yeah, I wished it was the 1/2 inch. And it does come with the little screwdriver bit, if that matters. But for no more than what we do, and a lot of ours are like 1/4 20 taps and dies we use a lot of the smaller stuff, so this will be perfect for getting in spots. It's got your switch for your forward and reverse down here, and it is 20 volt. I kind of wish it would have been the 12 volt. That way I'd have stayed on the 12 volt platform because I've got several items at work with the 12 volt, but I do have some 20 volt, and most everybody in the shop and things have drills and that, and we swap batteries. We keep them all marked and stuff. And that's one nice thing. When the batteries get dead, the company goes ahead and replaces them for us, which is nice because the company also has batteries that we can use. And the 20 volt DeWalt stuff is the #1 tool that we use in our facilities. There's a few guys that are going to the Milwaukee platform, but we all are kind of staying with the DeWalt because a lot of electricians and a lot of the other mechanics have them, and that way we don't have to run back to shop. We all have our own little tool cart we take out into production that's a plastic cart, and we keep a lot of batteries and different things, and you know, we just trade them in and out on each other's cart, and kind of use the grinders and things each other. And I know nobody has one of these. Like I said, we've got the one, and I've been trying to find a cheaper one. And once again, I got this for, I think it was also $179. The guy told me he didn't know if the mail-in rebate or the QR code scan. He said he'd give me a piece of paper to look on, and he said I might get 30%, I might not. That's fine with me because this was normally almost $200 and some, I believe it was. You know, I saved a little bit on it. You know, it don't really matter. I needed it, I wanted it, so I got it. It'll really come in handy for, especially in the maintenance field, what I'm doing. I know it takes the smaller 20. I haven't even tried to see if my big battery will fit in it, but it is a smaller 20 volt, I believe. I'm not real sure. I know I was noticing this head part is a lot smaller than my grinder. I don't know if the 5-hour battery will fit in it. I'm sure it will, but enough about that. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just kind of wanted to share it. Once again, bum gardeners, if you got anyone that's around you, check your local stores and things. Today they were only running the special on the DeWalt stuff. They had a tremendous deal on batteries. Some of the batteries it was almost like they were giving them away. But there again, you still have that QR code that you got to scan it. Register, I believe it was like $59, depending on what the battery was. And I think once you scan it, go back or whatever, it ended up you was only paying $9 for the battery. The batteries and things were going quick because they were anywhere from 59 all the way up to 2 batteries for I think it was $199, and if you scan the code, depending on what it was, you'd get a break on the battery. So check your bum garden. I guess that's how you pronounce it, bum gardeners. And if you got one near you, it's like a Tractor Supply place. Go there and just see what they have. Like I said, they had a lot of DeWalt and Milwaukee stuff on sale. Speaking of Milwaukee stuff, I've got numerous of these. I got several at work. I've got several at home. I needed the 12-inch one for around here. I do a lot of drilling and tapping and stuff, and I've got a lot of the different fasteners, the Torx bits and things around here, and this will come in handy. $9. I think it was regular $14 or $15 for this. If they'd have had more, I'd have probably bought them all. But once again, it was the last one. I think I did good. The next item, which I thought was an awesome deal. Me and tape measure, I've got so many tape measures. But if you're like me and you're working on something, you'll lose it, lose track. I'll go grab another one. I'll end up losing it, and eventually when I clean the shop, I find them all and put them back in the box. But for $9.99, I got these. I think it was right at $10 for 2 tape measures, regularly $24. These are the Easy Read ones. Excuse me, there is regularly $29 for these. So I got 2 tape measures. Basically, I got one for free. It's got the Easy Read. You can see that. Me getting older than that, I need that. And what I liked about the DeWalt ones the best is, if you look, you got your standard and the Easy Read there to where you can see it on the back side too. So if you're up high or whatever and you got somebody helping, you can get a second opinion. But anyway, you know, for a 25-foot tape for $10, $12, you can't go wrong. And once again, I got these at the Bum Garden. Last items I'll share with you are these DeWalt. It's a 6-piece set, and I've got so many of these around here, but it's handy. Now I got a set for inside the shop here and a set for my Milwaukee box inside the house. I also bought the half 5/16, and I believe it's 7/16. These are reversible. I'll flip over. So these will go in my toolbox for the house, so I don't have to keep running in and out getting tools. You know, it's kind of aggravating. I've got a small toolbox in the house that I bought for work, but I had to go a next size up, and so I brought it home, and I've been stocking it up with a lot of extra stuff. And I know it don't make a lot of sense to probably some of you guys. I have 3, 4, maybe 5 toolboxes here at the house, plus my 2 that I have at work. It's probably, you know, I'm overkilling, but that's just me. I've got the tools that I need when I need them, and I don't want to keep having to run around and switch things in and out and run into the house and get something, or run out here to the shop and get, you know, a 1/2 inch or inch or whatever. Like I said, I have multiple boxes to where I don't have to worry about that. So if you get a chance, I believe this one was $9, and I believe this one was $9. This one, I think for the money, I think it was like regular 22, 23. I'm not real sure. There's no tag on it. But I seen it, and once again, this was the last one, so I grabbed it. It was just something that I felt I needed it. So, and it goes all the way from, I believe it is 5/8 to, let's look here, 3/8, 7/16, half, 9/16, and 5/8. This other one is half, 5/16, 3/8, and 7/16. So I've got a multiple deal here for $9. I don't feel I went wrong. You know, even if I don't take them out of the package, I have them when I need them. And that's the main thing, and that's why I like going out on Black Friday after everybody's, you know, kind of milled over everything and that, and try to get, you know, what I can. If I don't get anything, that's great too. You know, that's just basically part of it. I don't fight the crowds. I just do what I need to do, and if I get it, great. If I don't, that's fine too. There's some years I've come home empty-handed. There's a couple more things, and then I'll get off of here, and like I said, hopefully I can splice the other one in with this video. I just forgot all about it. It was hectic last week when I done it, so I just never finished the video, and I'm sorry. All right, on to the most important part, and I'll pull you off the camera here, or tripod, I should say, and let's switch you around. Here it is, the Milwaukee cabinet. There's the price, and that's actually not what I give for it. I think he knocked, I think it was right at 509 is what I ended up giving for it. You know, basically it was minus the taxes and things. He gave me a pretty good deal because of the door. Open it up, and I banged it around getting it home, so you'll have to excuse, I got it scuffed up a little bit. I bent one of these deals. I should have took all that stuff out when we put it in the back of my truck, but I didn't. Here's the magnets I was telling you about. And there's one down here at the bottom. And this had some gunk around it, and it just wasn't letting the door shut. And I cleaned it off, and the door's shutting a lot better. It felt sprung to me at the Home Depot when I got it, but here's all the hardware for if you want to hook it to the wall or whatever. I like because it rolls, and it's got the casters on all four. Somebody's thinking here, good job, Milwaukee. There's a lock on each corner. It's not just, you know, two on one side and then the straight ones on the other. They done an awesome job on that, and I commend you. I think a lot of my pack out stuff is going to fit in here. Some of the stuff probably won't. I may go get the pack outs that have the drawers, but you got 4 shelves plus this bottom part. What I like in the back side of it, pull this shelf up here, you have a spot for a extension or a plug-in. And what's nice about this, let me spin it around for you guys. Milwaukee was thinking, look there, you got a plug, and it's even got the deal on the back side to where you can roll it up. And what I like about this, it shows you on here that you can put your handle if you've got a Milwaukee toolbox, and it's got the holes to where you can bolt it up to use this as a side cabinet. I believe the guy was telling me, yeah, there's the slots. He said if you wanted to get 2 of them, you could switch or flip the doors over, and you could have a double locker setup. So this would be nice if you needed a box for work, or you know, you have a Milwaukee box and you want to hook it on, and it shows you down here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the box. And then it does show, I believe, some of the pack outs here. So overall, I think I did good on this. I wasn't going to get it today. I'm glad I went in there because, once again, I got the last one. And that kind of made me happy because it was just one of them deals that I was going to get the Icon side locker. I've got the side locker. I don't know if I can get over here and show you, but back there I got that side locker, and I was going to put another one on this side. But I think this is going to work a lot better. I've got my Milwaukee wall next to it. I can slide this in the slot. Move my U.S. General out, my U.S. General roll cart, and put it somewhere else, and lock the wheels on this, and I think it'll be a good addition to the shop. So now I'm going to have red, green, and hopefully everything in its place and know where everything is. One other item I have, and I got to walk through the disaster. I'm still working on my shop, cleaning it, and I don't know if y'all known, or if I said in the last video, that I've had some trouble with my snap-on light, and I'm having a hard time finding a plug for it. The deal that charges it or whatever, the light burn out on me, or the power supply, I guess that's what I'm looking for. So I went to Home Depot, or excuse me, Harbor Freight, and they had these lights on sale. Let me turn you around. They had these lights on sale, and I'm going to try for now and use that for my hutch light. You know, no more than what I give for it. I think it was $16. It's a tube light, and I've got some tube lights in the ceiling, but they were a little bit too long, and I've had so much good luck with it, and I figured 5,500 lumens ought to light up my box. And I'll do another video or show you guys, I'm sure, how well it worked. It was just one of them deals that I happened to go in there and needed a couple other things, and they had them on Black Friday special. Was $16. Yeah, it was $16. So I grabbed that, and I grabbed a couple other items and got out of there. That place was a madhouse. Most all of the people were buying the Icon wrenches and things like that, and I told a gentleman, because he seen me looking at them, and he was asking me, you know, why I wasn't in such a hurry to get the wrenches, and I was telling him I figure eventually they're going to come out with the green handled ones. I know they're coming out with the screwdrivers and the picks here in the next several months, so I will have them, and I figure eventually they will have green probably ratchets and other things. I figure, you know, if they get on the color bandwagon like they have with the toolboxes, you know, color sells, guys. We all know that. You know, we all have a certain color we like and that. And, you know, I'm going to wait it out. Hopefully they'll come out with some green handles, ratchets and things like that. As you can see, I've got about every item. You know, let me turn you around here. I got the blue mini toolbox, I got the green mini toolbox, And I got the purple. And those of you who know me know that I bought every color of the flashlights that they have. Isn't it addiction? I'm sure it is. Did I need any of that stuff? Probably not. Did I want it? Yeah. I'm to the point in my life, if I want it, I'm going to buy it. You know, that's just part of it. It's kind of like the Milwaukee cabinet. I didn't know really where I was going to put it. I do now, since I've kind of looked around the shop. I can make a spot for it. It's just something that I wanted. I seen it there the other day, and I can utilize it, and I can cut down on some of the clutter that's in my shop and move some of my other things in there to where it'll be all organized. And there's going to be a power supply there. I'll plug in, and I can put a lot of my chargers and things in there. But enough of me rambling. Once again, thanks for watching my videos. Like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, negative or positive, it don't matter, as long as I get enough going through to where I can help support my channel. I'm still around 900 and something. I've been there for quite a while, and it don't bother me. You know, I'm not out for views and things. I do these videos because I like doing these videos, and if I can help you guys out, find good deals and things, that's what I'm here for. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody's going to have a good Christmas. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay, the first item here is this DeWalt 60-piece set. I haven't even taken it out of the package. It comes with the 6-inch long extension that you can put all your fasteners and things in. It's got the smaller one here also. You can put in your impact or your drill. It has your T-bits and different things in there. It has your Phillips bits. It's got your smaller, what do I want to say, for your sockets and things in there. It's got your 1/4 inch, your half, I believe it is. I'm not sure what these are here. And then you get a buttload of different options there with the Phillips bits and things like that. This one I haven't really looked at a whole lot. I haven't even taken it out of the package. I believe it was supposed to be on sale for $19.99. I got home, I noticed the receipt said $24. I'm not going to drive all the way back to get $4, $3, whatever it is, but I noticed at Home Depot these are like 27 or 28, so I really didn't do too bad on it. I think I done fairly decent. The next couple items, I've been looking for these for a little while. You've got 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, and 7/16 for your impact driver. They're magnetic. You know, I can always use these. A lot of times I'll, if you can see the magnet down in there, I either ruin the magnet or, you know, I lose them, what have you. But for $9, I don't believe I did too bad on that item. You know, it's just one of them things that, you know, you can always use the extractors or whatever you want to call them. You know, it's just one of them things that I buy the stuff just to kind of keep it on hand, and I'll use it when I need it. And these were $9. I'd been looking for a set of these to fit one of my, I've got a hole saw that it takes I think it's either the big one or the medium one that I broke off, and I hadn't been able to find them in the 3/16, I think it is. And I hadn't been able to really use the hole saw bit because it takes this type of bit to fit in there, and I just really hadn't had a chance to find anything. The last item I have that I've been kind of wanting to get for a while, and it's this Milwaukee 1/4-inch ratchet. It's a mini ratchet, 3-inch. I don't know if y'all can see it. For, just little spaces and things. Like I said, it's 1/4-inch. It's very low profile. You can get in places, and I've got a couple smaller ones, but I wanted something just a little bit bigger to where I don't have to worry about what do I want to say, losing grip or dropping it or whatever. And I think I can hold on to this to get it into spots that a couple of my smaller ones it's just a little bit harder to maneuver, and I believe this one is, I think it'll work. I've been kind of looking around to see, and I happened to get this one. This was the last one there at Ace Hardware. I know some other places sell this, but Ace had the best price on these, and if you can find them, the smaller ones go pretty quick, and I think it was like close to $30 for it. But yeah, it's just one that I'd been wanting for a little while, and I'd seen it there, and they had the last one, so I thought I'd better get it while I can. I want to pan over here. If y'all can see, I've kind of got a little mess here, and let me pan back over here and up here, because I'm in the process of using the tool grid. I'm not sure, how I want to do it. I've got all the bags. There's 100 of these little boogers, and I've had to buy the individual ones, and this is for the U.S. General, but I want to use them in my Snap-on box, so I've ordered 3 kits for the tool grid. I figured it'll take that. I've been trying to find the purple. I've been able to find the green socket holders in that, but I hadn't been able to find the purple unless you get it for like the U.S. General and that. I got on their website and looked, and it's just kind of vague. So I got these through Etsy, and it's going to cost me a little bit much to kind of do it, but it's got the you get like 4 of these grids of the bigger ones, and then you get like 2 of the medium ones, and then I believe it's 4 of this style, and you can use that for your border for the outside. And then it comes with these little fastener pieces here, but I got it just to kind of get some organization. I like this style here, but I think I can get more room because there's a little bit of wasted space in here, and some of my bigger sockets I have a hard time putting in there, and I know you need the spacing, but I really think that, if I could cut down on this just a little bit, I could get more in here. And I have every style, color. These were supposed to be purple, and they ended up sending me the wrong color. I just didn't want to spend the time sending them back. I probably should have reached out to the people that had sent them to me, but it's just one of them things. I just didn't really want to waste my time. I've got this in here to make the drawer smell not so musty. I don't know if any of you guys, these oxygen absorbers, I really like these. It takes the moisture out. It shows you, and these are reusable. You stick them in the microwave for a little while, and yeah, you just reuse them, and they're reusable. I bought 20 of them, I believe it was. They're a little bit pricey, but they've really helped out in my toolbox because of the temperature change. And a lot of you know that I've been kind of complaining about that. So, you know, that's basically all I have. I kind of run through it today pretty quick. Don't have a whole lot for you. I just kind of wanted to share and get this out to you guys. You know, usually around Christmas time, Thanksgiving time, I go out and try to shop around and give you guys some ideas where you can get different items and stuff. I had one other item that I was going to share with you, but I don't know what I did with it. When I find it, I might stick it in this video, but that's really all I have for you today. Thanks for watching my videos. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. God bless.